Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to the Breath of the Universes. So, I wanted to do a reading for you guys about kind of the twin flame journey. I'm not going to get into it, into the depths of it, of what it is and whatnot. But I was feeling like there's some of you who are with someone and you're not sure if this person is actually your twin flame or not. There's some doubt, and maybe you just don't know. All right, so let's see what we have. First of all, you, the person who is watching this video, you are a very giving person. You like to share your love, your emotion, your time. Maybe like you're a entertainer, like to some level, like people come over to your house, that type of entertainer. Um, that's what you were like, and now you're coming to an end of that no longer, because you have maybe been used, you're burnt out from doing that. That didn't get you anywhere, and you already went through a period of sadness. No longer, you're not there moping around about it anymore. You went in and looked at your emotions, so you've became wise in yourself. um, and I'm sure you kind of know this. If you're questioning about twin flame journey, there's lessons that need to be learned. You have your lessons to be going through, and your person has their own lessons, right? So you're actually working on this type of stuff, diving deep into like your emotional self, seeing what's bubbling up, what needs, just kind of like understanding it. You don't really have to work on it. You don't have to like change as a person. But the moment you actually understand where everything is coming from, you're at a higher ground, right? All right, so maybe you were fighting with some people in the past, whether that's family, friends, not really getting friends, I'm getting family, or your partner, your ex partner perhaps, or maybe you're still with this person, but you were kind of defending yourself. Not anymore. You're on your own path of healing. Maybe there's a spiritual side to this healing as well. Okay, now the person that you are inquiring about today, that person is, I can say, is a little materialistic. They like maybe branded stuff, like designer stuff, or just they like to spend their money on nice shoes, nice whatever, right? Um, Whenever they're acting like, I guess, emotionally, or you can, how you see this person, how you perceive this person, they don't really come as like a spiritual or healed, that type of oriented person, right? And it kind of looks like they hold on to some baggage of the past. Maybe they mention things whenever they're talking to you about stuff from their past. All right, now in terms of how they feel about you, they're not even at the point of deciding. Um, they're just kind of hanging out. They're not thinking about this. They liked you. They thought you were a hot idea, and they went for it. And that's just kind of where they're at. They're just enjoying life right now. They're having fun. Now, at times, maybe you mentioned something about maybe like the relationship, or just you and them, or like maybe you guys try to have serious talks about this. That's when they just kind of pause and they really start thinking. Okay, so there is some things that you don't know at this time, maybe that they're not revealing to you, or they're hiding from you. There is some sort of balancing act that they're doing. Okay. The balancing act kind of has to do with like their money. Maybe they don't know what they want to do with their money right now. Do they actually want to share that, give it to someone else? I'm not saying you want their money or anything like that, but they are in like a traditional sense of person where they think, okay, if I seriously commit to someone, I will want to spend money on this person, get them things, whatever, right? So that's why they're kind of keeping it light right now. Um, they want to amuse you, just keep you happy. Maybe they're like a goofy type of person or entertaining type of person. Um, you can tell that they act certain ways just to make you happy, which is sweet, pretty sweet. Um, let's see. Does this person? All right, yeah. Um, the reason why this person is kind of like at a pause, at a standstill with you, is because they do like getting attention from other people. Yeah, okay. They like getting attention from other people, maybe affection too. I don't know. Let's see. I know it sucks that I have to tell you that, but I gotta be honest here, and that's why I wanted to get in here and give you a reading. Okay, tell me something about this person. Okay, this person is really confident though. They come off as very confident. Um, you know, let's say that you ask them something, you're questioning something. They are a very confident person where, like, even if they're lying, they sound very confident. If they tell you one answer, they sound very confident. Doesn't seem like they're lying. Okay. All right. Yeah. This person has issues with like their solar plexus chakra. That kind of has to, like, let's say like with their sexual energy, and like they're not healed in that sense. You can look that up, look into it if you want. I can go into details about it. Like if you drop a comment and you want me to like talk about it, drop me a quick comment and I would be happy to make you a video on that and kind of delve into it. Yeah, so they have like an unhealthy attachment to being a certain way, looking a certain way, keeping up with their appearances, and they're a very indecisive person. Okay, well, let's see. Now, for you, all right. Okay, yeah. Yep. All right. So I knew this. So I knew that like the person who I'm rooting for, you would like persevere through anything, right? You're someone who loves hard, and you know that. Deep down you know that. Maybe you don't really reveal that to people, but you shouldn't be putting up with stuff that you kind of have a question about, right? If you think that this person is like not being authentic, just putting up an act, you're doubting it, but sometimes you think you're just overthinking, you're not really sure about it. Okay, so maybe this tarot reading is a confirmation for you, right? But still, you're still gonna go on and hang out with this person and give it a chance or whatever, right? The advice is that this isn't gonna be rainbows and sunshines later. Okay, you're gonna get stripped naked, and your true self is gonna be revealed in front of this person. They like seeing you in a vulnerable place. They like seeing you like your emotions coming out and seeing who you truly are, but they will never show themselves at this point. There's no growth here for you. And honestly, there's no growth there for that other person either, because they're just not interested in focusing on that kind of stuff. All right, so let's see. We could drop it right here. I do want to feel like, so like that's going to be basically the reading right there. But I feel like for some of you, you guys want like a confirmation of like who this reading is actually supposed to be for. Because I know I kind of threw quite the bomb there for you. So let's see. Maybe you're someone who likes to travel. Maybe you're someone who likes to go underwater. You actually enjoy being underwater. You like to like go on a lot of adventures, maybe hiking. I see a compass. In times of darkness, sadness, you know you can hold yourself. You got yourself. And that is your comfort. You like to be in solitude if you're going through a sad time. Some people like to talk to others and, you know, sit with like a group of friends that kind of distract themselves. That's not you. You like to be by yourself. The thing that you really want the most is someone that you can trust. Maybe you just recently moved towns, or you moved to a new house. And there, perhaps you are waiting to share that space with someone. All right, so that's what I have for you guys today. If you like the message, you want to hear more about it, whatever, feel free to drop me a comment or like the video. Thanks, guys.